Welcome to Getting Started with DairyQuest. When you first go into the DairyQuest program, the DairyQuest wizard window will appear. This is where you need to type in your farm name. Click the Save button, and the wizard will now walk you through entering in your cows. The DairyQuest wizard is designed to help you place your cows into DairyQuest very quickly. You do not need to enter in past history of the cows at this time. You may do that at any time in the future. The wizard will help you obtain the reports that are important to you, such as dew and heat, dew to freshen, dew to dry, the vet check report. To begin, enter in the ID of the cow, her current lactation number, select her birth date by clicking on the drop-down box, navigate to the correct year by clicking on the arrows, and doing the same with the month. Click on the date of her birth, and her date will now be selected. You may also increment or decrement the date by pressing the minus key on your keyboard or the plus key on your keyboard. Now select her fresh date and her last fresh date in the same manner. Select the number of calves born on this freshening. Enter in the calf name. If you do not want to enter in the calf name, simply choose a fate of died, sold, to be sold, or unknown. In this case, we're going to add the calf to the herd and click the Save button. You have now entered the first cow into DairyQuest. Continue to enter all your cows into DairyQuest in the same manner. Once you have all the cows into the program, you will then be able to place the cows into their correct reproductive status. We'll continue to put the second cow into the program. This time the calf died. And now we have the second cow in. Continue to do this until you have all of your cows into the program. When you are finished, click on the Exit Wizard button. You may at any time come back and use the wizard by clicking on the wizard icon located on the toolbar, which is right up here. Once you have all the cows entered into DairyQuest, you will notice that every cow has a reproductive status of what we call fresh. Fresh means that the cow in her current lactation has never been bred. As you click on a cow in the list and look at the status bar, you'll see the word fresh under repro. Every cow has a reproductive status of fresh. So we need to correct that. Let's start with adding in an AI breeding on a cow. You would take your mouse, click in the search box located above the word ID. Type in the number of the cow you're looking for and press the Enter key. You will see that the cow will then be found in the list and it will be selected. Press the Enter key again and it will go up to Event Type. From here you can select the event that you want to record. In this case, we will select AI breeding. Press the Enter key and then enter the date of the AI breeding. Press the Enter key again. You can enter the time if you'd like. Next, we're going to enter in the service sire. Type in the number of the service sire, or the ID of the service sire, and press enter. In this case, that service sire is not in DairyQuest, so it prompts you and asks you if you want to enter the animal. You may also enter the registration number, the NAB code, the country code. If this was a bull that was located on your farm, you would check farm owned. In this case, it's an AI bull, so we will leave that unchecked. Keep pressing enter till we get to the OK button, and now that bull is entered in the system. Next, we will select a technician. If the technician is not in DairyQuest, again, it will prompt you and ask you if you want to add him. We do. You can do the same thing with heat onset, sign of heat, units. You can enter in the cost of the AI breeding if you'd like, the freeze date, the body condition score, and you can also type in comments. When you're finished, you press enter on the save key, and you will notice that the AI breeding is now located in the event list. And now this animal's reproductive status has been changed from fresh to bred. We'll now take a cow who should be dry. In the ID search field, type in the number of the cow who should be dry. Press enter. When DairyQuest locates the cow, it will select the cow in the list. You will notice that this cow's reproductive status is fresh. On a dry cow, the first thing we need to do is to declare this animal pregnant. So what we will do is we will record a vet check event on this cow. In the event type field, we will select vet check, then record the date of the vet check. In this case, she was bred around August 20th of 2006. We select the result of pregnant. You can also record method, uterus, ovary conditions, and then enter in the days pregnant. In this case, we will say 35 days. Keep pressing enter. We save it. Because we have not recorded an AI breeding, DairyQuest will ask us if we want to record a breeding event to match the days pregnant, and we will say yes. We select a service sire, we select AI breeding or bull breeding, we click OK, and you will then notice that this cow now has a vet check recorded on 8/20 of 06, a AI breeding on 7/16, and then a freshening on 3/15. The next thing to do would be to record a dry off event on this cow. You can select dry off, or you may start typing the word dry, and DairyQuest will also select the event type in that manner. We record the dry off date. You can also just click save, and that cow was dried off on 2/5. It then lists her days in milk in the summary. If we had milk weights recorded on this cow, it would also show her lactation totals for milk, butter, fat, and protein. Taking a look at the status bar, you will now notice that this cow is dry, and she's been dry 64 days. Her correct days in milk was 327 days in milk, and she's currently pregnant. You would continue to record breedings and dry offs on all your cows until you have each cow in the correct reproductive status. On cows who are open currently, you would select a vet check event with the result of open. Once you have that completed, many of the reports will now become very useful to you. Reports such as due to dry off, due to freshen, due in heat, and your vet check report. This concludes our tutorial on getting started with DairyQuest.